showdown. You don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. And welcome to Sooner Nation and the Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on last season's national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Vols will kick it away and get this game going. Just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The game moves the ball to a 34. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Chris, this guy last week threw a couple touchdown passes. He comes in with a lot of confidence, and here maybe too much confidence. Throwing this ball into coverage cost his team early in this game with an interception.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll run it here. Fights off a defender. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. And the Vols looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. The sure hands. It's Hood. And he runs that about. That's a big gainer there.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The shotgun running play call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Hood. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. First down sack. Pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Going to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Vols. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Another Oklahoma receiver making a big-time play for this offense. Man, it just seems like over the years, so many big-time, dynamic receivers have come to Norman. Integral piece of this offense, and they get you the yards you need.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. QB keeper all the way. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, Let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He did not get it. A crucial by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The receiver grabs it. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to settle out and bring the pressure.
And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down in inches. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. We'll hand it off. He finds some space. Now here he goes. Inside the 40. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. That's a gutsy call by this coach at this stage of the game in this field position, but it works.
Yeah, they've rolled the dice here early in the game, and it works out because if they don't convert there, boy, the opposing offense starts in great field position.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. It's a solid game to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. Through the 1st quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the 2nd period.
7, Oklahoma, 0.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. No way to run up the middle. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And here's the handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Volunteers will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. This something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The Vols will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Contact as he threw it. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Volunteers.
You can't say enough about the quarterback and his toughness. He knew that he was going to get hit. He looks right down the barrel and makes the throw and gets rid of it before the contact for the touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
0.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Sooners offense is back on the field. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
That's reeled in. It's Hood. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Now the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. Is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking deep down the middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Oh, he's bringing it back. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play, the takeaway, and a huge gain on the return.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second and long for this offense after the sack. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch, and he goes down. The important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Sooners will line up here on 1st down and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he will score. Touchdown, Sooners.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 7-yard line. That's good coverage, but a bad decision to bring it out. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. The pass is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Play action here on first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25, no return. There. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Looking deep downfield to the left. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Quick completion to the tight end. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Pulls it in. It's good. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Vols will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down after that previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands, good timing, and a nice gain for the Sooners.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. They'll hand it off. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position. First down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sooners.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And BAT puts him up 17 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. The Volunteers looking to run some tempo here. Off the play fake on 1st down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Look out, room to run here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackled right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down at the 15. The Volunteers are going to cash in here in the red zone.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Not able to connect, incomplete. Receivers are bunched together. They look to throw it here on second down. Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Finds his target. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the Volunteers will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. A running play called on fourth down. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw. Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Receiver in motion now. There's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Wide open downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up for the first down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They continue to roll up the score.
Well, that's a second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Quick throw, caught over the middle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sooners.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They test the middle but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere. The Vols come to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, I thought they had a real chance here to be able to cut into this lead, but the quarterback gives it back to the defense, and the climb just got much steeper as they're running out of time here in the 4th.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building on the lead here in the second half. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play, the pick and then that return.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Offense on the field to take over. Here comes a handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Takes the handoff again. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking for a late deep throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
Man, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. The Sooners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. And his home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. The receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The offense won with the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, they almost had another interception. It'll be 2nd down.
I'm not not really sure why you're stopping the clock here. Leading by so much in the fourth quarter, run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
He finds his man. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 in the first down. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Sooners! This passing game is still on fire.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Fights off a defender. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout, Tennessee.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Breaks into the clear. And they wrap him up and bring him down on what is the final play of the game. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.